Number 8. Sarah swam 8.5 laps in 178.5 seconds. If she swam each lap at the same pace, how many seconds did it take her to swim one full lap? Well, the first thing I'm thinking about is the fact that each lap is going to take less than 178.5 seconds. So I'm going to want to make this smaller. And the best way for me to do that, if I know that 8.5 laps is 178.5, then I've got to divide the 178.5 by the 8.5 in order to figure out what one lap would take. So the first thing I do, I say 178.5, that's what I'm dividing up, the total number of seconds divided by the number of laps, 8.5. So this is my number sentence. The next thing I'm thinking about is I got to get rid of this decimal. I can't divide by something that has a decimal in it. So I take it, I move it one space to the right. Whatever I do to this number, I also have to do to this number. And then I rewrite my problem. So my new problem is 1,785 divided by 85. Now I've got a simple division problem. Come over here, I put the first number under the house always. This is divided by this, so this number always goes under the house. Divided by 85. 85 will go into 1 0 times, 17 0 times. So now I got to ask myself, 85 goes into 178 how many times? I know that double 80 is 160, so that's probably about right. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Then I subtract. I have 8 left over. I bring down my 5. 85 goes into 85 one time. So now I just have to write my answer with my units. 21 seconds. Each lap took 21 seconds. There you go. Number 9. Deborah has 5 3/5 meters of ribbon. She needs 1 2/5 meters to make a bow. How many bows can Deborah make with this ribbon? So I know that my total amount of ribbon is right here, 5 3/5. And for each one, it's 1 2/5. Whenever we're talking about each of anything, that's going to be a division problem. So I start off with what it is I'm dividing up. I'm dividing up the 5 3/5. And I want to put it in pieces that are each 1 2/5. So what I'm really doing is saying 5 3/5 divided by 1 2/5. Now I can't divide unless I have fractions here, so I'm going to make my mixed numbers into improper fractions. 5 3/5. I say 5 times 5, that's 25, plus an additional 3, that's 28, so I end up with 28 fifths. That goes right here. Then I look at my 1 2/5. I want to change that into an improper fraction as well. 1 times 5 gives me 5, plus the additional 2, that gives me 7. 7 fifths is what I'm dealing with here. So really my division problem is 28 fifths divided by 7 fifths. Now, whenever I'm dividing my fractions, don't you cry, flip the second number and multiply. So I keep my first number the same. I change my second number to its reciprocal, 5/7, and then I multiply. 28 times 5. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, so I'm going to come over here. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. That's 140 over 7 times 5 is 35. And I know that any fraction is actually just a division problem, so now I have to say 140 divided by 35 to figure out what my mixed number would be here. 140 divided by 35. Kind of running out of room here. I know that 30 goes into 140. Oh, that would be, I don't know. What do you think? 30 will go into 120 4 times. So that seems about right. So 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2. 140. There we go, evenly. So my answer would be 4. 4 meters. Oh, 4 bows.